It's LA's 97.1 Amp Radio. It's McCabe in the SoCal Honda Soundstage today with singer, songwriter, global superstar, Allie Brooke. How are you?
Hi, guys. I am doing so amazing. Thank you.
I was going to say, on social media, watching just your reaction to everything over the past couple of days or weeks and just how happy you are. On a scale from 1 to 100, how happy are you?
Oh my gosh, like 500.
You see it.
Yeah,
you know?
Totally. It's been such a journey to get to this point, and I'm so glad that I could share it with you guys and my fans. You know, that genuine excitement and genuine just joy that I've had this week with the responses, the comments, you know, the billboards and stuff that I've gotten. It's been amazing. So thanks, Boo.
Thank you, Boo,
Bam!
for being here. And, I mean, is this something that is built up since, I mean, you were a kid as an artist, starting as a solo artist, and then being in such a successful group, and now being a solo artist, you know, again, is this something that you've just been wanting to do for so long?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So I started when I was 9 years old singing. I was so shy, and then I fell in love with it when I hit the stage, and it grew as I got older, and I knew this is what I wanted to do. And when I was 12 years old, my parents took me back and forth here to LA to try to make it, to get discovered, get a record deal, something, because they wanted to support my dream. Mm-hmm. And they knew that, you know, this is what I wanted to do. And it was years and years and years. And then, you know, X Factor came, the group came, totally changed my life. And now I'm able to be the solo artist that I've worked hard for mm-hmm. over a decade. I'm not that old, y'all, but
no, you have.
But it's been a long time.
This is like just the beginning. And
Thank
what has
you.
been that transition like, going from the group, you know, and now doing your own stuff and your own music?
It's been so phenomenal. You know, I'm surrounded by people who love me and support me. I have the best label and team in the world. It's just the dream team, and I'm being so loved, and it's genuine. You know, you feel the genuine excitement, mm-hmm. and that's all any artist could really ask for, is people who love you and believe in you. That's a gift. So it's been incredible.
But we're excited for all the new music that you're going to put out. But low-key, get to know me. I mean, is that something that's kind of like, it could kind of have a couple of meanings?
Yes.
I mean, get to know you as an artist and as a solo artist, and also that relationship sort of vibe as well?
Totally. I think, of course, like originally the song, how I took it was more like a relationship, like, hey, you know, you should really get to know me because I'm awesome, and I want people to feel that when they sing the record. I want them to feel that confidence. But also, it's really cool because I am starting as a solo artist, mm-hmm. you know, kind of reintroducing myself to the world. It's that as well, you know, like, hey, you know, you should really get to know me as a solo artist, and I hope you like it.
No, we love the song. And how did you team up with Tyga for this record?
Yes, so that was super cool. I had recorded the song, and originally it didn't have a space for a feature, so I didn't even think, you know, of adding anyone. But then I met with Craig Coleman and Julie Greenwald at my label, and they were so excited about the record, and they were like, oh my God, this is incredible, and we actually think you could insert a feature. And we were thinking of Tyga, and I was like, Tyga? Like, what? That would be so freaking dope. Like, he is so talented, and he's had an amazing year, mm-hmm. and he's just a true beast. Mm-hmm. Someone of his caliber to be added to my record, that would be unreal. And, you know, I didn't know if it would happen. We were also going to shoot the video within days. And they sent me his verse within, I think, 2 days, and then he happened to be free for the video, and we met there, and we just instantly connected. It felt like I knew him. Mm-hmm. He was so down to earth, you know, someone like him who has so much success and is at the level that he's at. For him to be so kind and just cool and chill, like, that meant the world to me. And it was so cool because he texted me the other day. He was like, congratulations, this is just the beginning for you. And I'm like, that means a lot, mm-hmm. you know? So that's how it came about.
No, that's great because, I mean, sometimes, you know, for those watching, you don't know. I mean, you write a song, and then you may not see that person that, you know, writes a verse on your record until maybe the music video.
Exactly. And for that, you know, he added it, and then I saw him at the video, and he was just so cool. And the fact that he, you know, like, keeps up with me, keeps in touch, that means a lot because, you know, you'll collaborate with artists, and sometimes they're, you know, super busy, or sometimes it's just a collab, and you never kind of see them again or hear from them again. But that was so dope.
And what I also love about you as an artist is you're very interactive, and you can see it on social media with your fans.
Yeah.
So what has been the response from them for Low Key, working with Tyga, and you just kept pursuing your dream as a solo artist?
I think my fans are gagging. They're literally like all dead. They're shook. I mean, all of the above and more. They're just they're so excited for me. You know, they've been a part of my journey since basically, you know, the beginning, and they've been so patient and loyal and loving through it all. You know, it took longer than expected for me to come out with a single. You know, it's been almost a year since, you know, we announced that we were going to do our own thing. And they have been there to just cheer me on and say, like, I'm waiting, but I love you, and I'm going to keep on waiting. And that meant more to me than anything. So now that they see the product, they see who I am as an artist in the video, with the record, they're just blown away, you know, and it's so, there's nothing like seeing their comments. You know, someone said even like, you know, Allie, this is the Allie that I knew was there, but she never got to show that. Or wow, like Allie truly shined, and finally, you know, they feel like, I don't know, they just feel so proud of me, and it's beautiful. I love
you can really
guys.
be you.
Yeah,
now, not to say you weren't before, but you can
exactly.
just really be genuinely you,
Yeah.
and put out the music you want to put out.
Totally. And it's just, you know, the fact that people are responding so unbelievably is like, wow, that's awesome, you know, because you never know
Right.
how people are going to react, if they're going to love it or they're like, I don't like it. But it's been so surreal. So thank you to everybody out there who's been loving it and supporting it.
And now with Low Key out now, so you've been working or I guess writing for the past year. Have you just been also writing, you know, years before this? Is there a collection of songs that you're kind of ready to put out? And
Yeah, so definitely since I was a little girl, about 12, I started writing, letting my feelings out. And then over the years, I've kind of done some writing, but not as much. I mean, when we were told that, like, okay, you can start like experimenting stuff, is when I kind of put it more into high gear. And then obviously in this new phase, being a solo artist. But we have records that we're so excited about. We plan on doing either an EP or an album, hopefully sometime maybe around the fall, maybe the end of the year. We don't have a concrete date, but there are records that I am ecstatic about. You know, they have different themes and messages. They fit in the vein of Low Key, so you can kind of expect that, but it's still different flavors, different spices to it.
so it's still going to be that introduction to you,
totally,
as
and
a solo artist.
having fun, having empowering messages. You know, those are the records that I draw towards, and I want people, you know, to feel good and empowered when they hear my stuff. So Low Key, just a little taste of that.
No, it's just a taste, just the beginning, and also putting out there, you are going to be having your book come out as well.
Oh my God! I'm so
I mean, writing and putting things down on paper, how hard was that? And you know, and I get, sharing those experiences with your fans when they read it.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually, you know, it takes so much work. You have to recall memories from when I was a child, and things that I've shared with my parents, and making sure that they're accurate to what I remember, you know, because I was so little, and just picking and choosing. You know, you can't choose everything in your life, or else it'll be like a 500,000 page book.
Right. Totally.
But you know, it's a process, and it's also in a way cathartic too, because you see how far you've come in your life, or how far I've come in my life, and I see the good and the bad and how I've grown, and I think that's so beautiful. And I'm still working on it and still writing. You know, obviously things have changed in my life, so it's kind of about picking and choosing what else I want to add and kind of where I want to end the book. But when it's ready, I can't wait for people to read, because it's a lot of vulnerable things that I share, and a lot of really fun moments, a lot about my faith. So I can't wait.
It's going to be, I think, an inspiring thing for your fans. I think it's going to be a great thing. Now, is this going to be something, I mean, as you're writing, do you want to write more? Do you see yourself putting out books and music?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a dream. It's actually been a dream of mine since I was a young girl. I mean, I've always gravitated towards English. Like, I love, even though I haven't read a lot in the past few years because I've been busy, I love reading. I love creating. I love writing. You know, there's such beauty and richness in that. So I do one day want to create a children's book, an advice book, something more fiction.
Okay.
I have a lot of ideas in my mind, so it's not just this one that I'm doing. It'll be a whole series the next few years. So I'm so excited, and I just want to follow the creativity that flows out of me.
Well, we look forward to it. And what do you tell sort of that young girl that's watching now? I mean, you've been through so much, and you put a lot of work in, but that person that's just starting off right now as an artist, and then maybe it's not as easy as you think. Like, what do you kind of tell them?
It's just not. It's not, easy. You really have to find who you are as a human, first of all, but then, as an artist. And what I would say is, I kind of talk about this all the time, even to my fans or people who come up to me, is don't be afraid to just put yourself out there, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Show your song, show yourself playing the guitar, show yourself playing with the piano, show yourself singing and dancing, whatever it is that you want to do. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, and also be patient, and just continue to work hard every day. I've had my moments where I'm like, I'm working hard every single day, but nothing is happening. It feels like there's that wall that you hit, and it can be incredibly discouraging. But if you continue on and persevere, you're going to grow so much. And I believe that you're going to be rewarded for that hard work. So sometimes you're going to have blood, sweat, and tears, but it's going to be worth it. And I would just say to just continue on, and don't let fear stop you from what you want to do.
Yeah, positive energy out there, and keep working hard. And
Yes.
a great message, Allie. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Low Key is out now with Tyga. Thank you so much, Allie Brooke, for stopping by.
Thank you for having me,
97.1 Amp
man.
Radio, and anytime,
Bam!
come by Amp Radio.
Yes.